Good morning, everyone. Got your coffee? I've got mine. So listen, I don't have a lot today because I am exhausted today. I am just like, I can barely keep my eyes open. I am so exhausted. I'm going to hurry up, drop down off at work, and then I'm coming back home and I'm going back to bed. And that's something that I hardly ever do because I pretty much stay pretty busy. But I am so thankful that today I have that option because I am really, really tired. I am really tired. With that being said, I have people that I really need to say thank you to. I need to say thank you so much to Tanya. Tanya, thank you so much for helping out with the Library Pantry. And I want to say thank you to Judith. Miss Judith, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. You wanted it to go to bedroom accessories, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Tabitha Speaks Politics, same thing. You wanted this to go towards those bedroom accessories. And it's a bling thing. Same thing. You wanted it to go to Princess Sheets and Comforter. Let's talk about it. It will not go to Princess Sheets. The child's favorite color, y'all, is burgundy. We talked about it over in the room yesterday because I didn't know how to make burgundy look feminine. You know, I had no idea, but the ladies over in the room came through. Not only were we able to get her sheet sets, we were able to get her 3 sheet sets. Not only was I able to upgrade her bed from a twin to a full. She will be getting a headboard. She will be getting curtains. She will be getting a comforter set. I didn't know how to, make burgundy feminine, but we got some really pretty feminine curtains that are burgundy. Burgundy is like my least. I think that's the color I hate the most. Burgundy. Ooh. I mean, but hey, it really shocked me when I asked her what her favorite color was, and she told me burgundy, and I said, the color? She goes, and I go, oh, okay. I mean, I played it off. At least I think I played it off, but I was just shocked over burgundy. But, it's not about me. It's about her. So, we got some really pretty, ruffly burgundy curtains. And then I saw a comforter set because I didn't want the room to be so, too dark, with burgundy accents. I was asking what color goes with that, and someone else suggested mauve and someone else suggested pink. But when I asked her about pink, she didn't seem too thrilled about that color. And pink is my favorite color. I love pink. I don't know how a girl can't love pink, but hey, to each their own, right? She loves burgundy. So that's what we're going to get her, burgundy. But someone posted this set and it had burgundy, taupe, and cream in it. I want you to know that I liked that so much, and it was really pretty. This is a 10-year-old girl, mind you. It was really pretty. So I Googled Lens the picture and I found the set, and we were able to get her that set. What else? I was able, out of my own money, to get her a nightstand. She'll have pillows. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, a mattress topper. She'll have a mattress topper. Someone suggested that, and I said just to make it more comfortable because I don't know how comfortable that mattress will actually be. But I did the best that I could, y'all. And for anyone that is concerned, I did ask the mother to not tell anyone where that all came from because I live in this community. I don't live very far from them at all. And I need to be safe, and I don't want people thinking that I got money like that. I made sure that she knew that these were donations, that people gifted these items to her daughter. And I feel very good about it. I feel like the mother is going to do exactly what she says she's going to do because we had a really heartfelt discussion, and I know that she wants to do more and better for her baby. She just ain't in the position to do it right now. And so thank everybody. Thank everybody. I was racking my brain, this bed or that bed, this dresser or that dresser, these curtains or those curtains, just I'm tired. I was doing that all into the night. But I ordered things all day yesterday. Things will start showing up as early as today to their address. And I am very, very happy for that little girl. So I did all I can do. With that being said, I don't know if y'all heard, but they say that Jimmy Kimmel can have his job back. if he apologizes. And I don't know how true it is on this. I did look up the part where they said that ABC wanted him to apologize to, about the whole Charlie Kirk, the whole Charlie Kirk thing that he said. Especially the part that he said about the right, the MAGA trying really hard to make it seem like his killer was a part of some sort of left-wing conspiracy. And he, not only will he not apologize, but I'm not sure, it was suggested that he make a donation to Turning Point, to Charlie Kirk's charity. And he will not be doing that either. So not only that, but he is doubling down on his comments and his stance. And good for him. And, and like I said, I wish Kaepernick could have gotten this kind of a response. Maybe had people stood behind Kaepernick, maybe this wouldn't be going on with Jimmy Kimmel right now. I just want to remind y'all in all of this. I'm glad that I remember before I moved on. Notice that, ABC, The View comes on ABC. And notice that The View, nobody on The View has said anything about this whole Charlie Kirk situation. And The View, shame on The View, because they have always, they have a reputation of not shying away from the hard topics, the hard subject matters. And if shows like The View are being silenced, and people like the people that sit on that panel are being silenced, and people like Jimmy Kimmel are being silenced when they speak the truth, to me, I think that means that the rest of us should just double down on the truth. Just be careful when, where, and how you tell it. The first lawsuit, I am proud to say, of someone being fired over their job for saying for posting Charlie Kirk's own words about gun deaths, is here in the state of South Carolina, and I wish her the best. She didn't even say anything all that horrible. The only thing she said was she quoted him. It was a direct quote about him saying that he believes some gun deaths were necessary in order to protect our Second Amendment, our God-given Second Amendment right. All she did was post his own words. And she did it on Facebook, and she did it on a friends only. It was a friends only post. So one of her friends turned her in. And she works for the Board of Education. There will be more lawsuits to follow, because you can't shut people up just because you don't like what they've got to say. You can't take away a person's ability to take care of themselves just because you don't like what they had to say. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's freedom of speech, but there's not freedom from consequences. But I do think that this is different in the sense where this woman didn't even say anything. All she did was repost his own words. That was it. So I think that that's going to be a really interesting lawsuit to follow. And I shall keep you in the loop. In the meantime, in between time, I am going to say again, I wish Colin Kaepernick had gotten this kind of support. The truth is important. And we're living in a time where we're living in this fascist regime. And, in order for fascism to thrive, you have to shut down real truths. And you have to have enough power to do that. And when you're shutting down shows like Jimmy Kimmel, people like Steve Colbert, Washington Post reporters, mainstream media reporters, people like Joanne Reed, I forget her name, but there was specifically a reporter from the Washington Post. I think her name is Attila. I don't remember her last name, but she was just recently fired. The truth matters. And now they're making people afraid to say the truth. I worked one of those kinds of jobs where they didn't fire you over speaking the truth. I was a former UAW worker. You don't get fired over saying shit like that when you're a UAW worker. But these other jobs, when they want to take away your livelihood, and this is all punishment. It's punishment. It's the right punishing the left for them losing their jobs when they would say racist, hateful things, or when they would do racist things to black people and to brown people, remember that they would lose their jobs. This is the same kind of thing, only the left is speaking the truth, and they're trying to shut down the truth, and they're speaking it about those actual racists and those actual hateful people. Don't let the truth get lost. The truth is more valuable now more than it has ever been, and we have to learn how to speak it. We have to learn how to live it, and we have to continue to call shit out and call a thing a thing. This is fascism. This is America. With that being said, that is all that I have for today. If you would like to support the platform, buy me a cup of coffee, or support the Library Pantry, I will leave my Cash App and my Venmo down in the comments. Y'all have a wonderful Sunday. Have a truthful Sunday. Live your truth. Honor the truth. Respect the truth. Respect each other. Don't be out there being nobody's problem.